All right, I'm going to be working with Mr. C today. C is in cat, also goes by Katie. We'll be doing cervical rotation manual muscle test and range of motion and trunk flexion manual muscle test and range of motion. Mr. C, how are you doing today?
Good.
Good. My name is Nick Montague. I'm under the direction of Dr. Sykes, student physical therapist. Today we're going to work on some trunk flexion strength tests as well as some trunk flexion range of motion, some cervical rotation strength tests, as well as some cervical rotation range of motion tests. Are you okay with that? What that means is I'm going to have to use a few of the devices that I have and just kind of put them on your head for a couple of them and then on your low back and your middle back. Are you okay with that? Okay. First one we're going to do is I'm going to have you stand up and we're going to do the lumbar or trunk range of motion. Really simple. You're okay. You can turn it easy. Is you're going to go down and just go ahead and just try to touch your toes, okay? Okay. So single inclinometer mark, I'm going to go to T12, which I've already marked. All right, Katie. Go ahead and go down and touch your toes. Go and come back up. Okay, we're going to do it one more time for me. Okay. Go ahead and do it again. Okay, good job. Go ahead and come back up and relax. Okay, so 110 minus 50 is going to be 60 degrees range of motion, which is in normal limits. So now I want you to lay lay on your back on the table with your head resting on the pillow. What you're going to do is go ahead and lace your fingers behind your head. Okay, flatten your legs out and just look straight up at the ceiling. Good. Now I'm going to be bracing your legs, and I want you just to do a sit up, okay? You okay with that? Okay. Go for it. Good job. Okay, relax and lay back down. So trunk flexion, it's going to be a 5 out of 5 for rectus abdominis, external obliques, and internal obliques. A test for a 4 out of 5 is with our arms crossed. A test for a 3 out of 5 is with our hands reaching over our pelvis. Test for a 2 out of 5 is going to be with our hands at our sides and just trying to either raise the head and cough and see if there's any rib depression, or if it's a 1, there's going to be contraction of our rectus abdominis. All right, go ahead, and next one's going to be our cervical rotation manual muscle test. So I just want to see if you can look over your left shoulder for me. Yep, good job. Now let's see if you can look over your right shoulder. Okay, now try and do it without raising your head this time. Just keep your head in the pillow and just rotate it. Good job. Good. Okay, for the test, go ahead and look over your left shoulder. Okay, good. Now what I want you to do is I'm going to apply some pressure to kind of your cheek and the side of your face, and I want you to try and get your eyes looking back up at the ceiling, okay? Ready? Go. Good. Go ahead and relax. So 5 out of 5 on that one. 4 out of 5 is going to be with moderate, doing with moderate resistance. 3 out of 5 is just with gravity. 2 out of 5 is going to be in a seated position with a high backed chair and completing the rotation. And then a 1 out of 5 is going to be just feeling contraction of sternocleidomastoid or any of the trapezius or the scalenes. Okay, last one for me. Go ahead and just sit up with your feet right down here. I'm going to go behind you with the goniometer. What's going to happen is I'm going to place this on your head and I want you to just look over your right shoulder, okay? So go ahead and look straight ahead for us. Good job. Okay, now go ahead and look over that shoulder. Good. Okay, now, so active range of motion is going to be 70 degrees. I'm going to apply just some passive pressure, okay? Just see if we can get any farther. Let me know if it hurts or anything, okay? Okay. Relax. All right, you can go ahead and lay back down now. All right, so active range of motion was 70 degrees. Got a little bit farther with passive range of motion. For that test, the stable arm is going to go over the AC joint. The moving arm just kind of follows the nose into the motion, with the axis being on the center of the head. And that's it.